Welcome to spending quality time with your girl, Eposi Ziton. Now let's get started. Our topic for today is the question, should a wife or husbands have friends of the opposite sex? Okay, well, this is my opinion and my opinion only. All right, I believe in human freedom. I believe in the fact that people should be who they are and people should live the lives that they want to live. And when it comes to marriage, it's all about trust. I always emphasize that in all of my segments. I said, marriage is all about trust. You can only be happy with somebody that you trust them. When you live in a marriage where you don't trust your partner anymore, that marriage is already dead. It's all about you trusting who you are with. Yeah, for me, I believe in the fact that, as we go through life, you meet all kinds of people, different ages, different sex, different walks of life. And it don't matter who these people are, what they are doing. You can have friends from every walk of life, different sex. It don't matter. It's all about trust. Because think about it. A lot of us grew in families where we had brothers. It was mixed, sisters, brothers, whatever. We went to mixed schools where we've created relationships with our male friends. We've lived in community. We are working in places where we have males as our co-workers. As you go along in life, you create relationships, you create friends due to how you relate with one another. So to me, it don't matter what the sex is. It don't matter if it's a female or a male. People have a right to have friends with whoever they want to be friends with, and it don't matter, if it's of the opposite sex. It don't matter. There's a reason why they have connected, and I feel like because of that, they should be friends if they want to be friends. Human rights is very important. So to me, when a woman starts saying, oh, I don't want my boyfriend, for those who are just dating, I don't want my boyfriend to have a female friend, then you don't trust your boyfriend. You guys need to work on your trust issue. Trust is what holds every relationship. I know stories that they've said, just people walking down the street, a man turns and look at another female and the wife pushes his head. Why do you do that? If you don't trust somebody, you don't need to be with them. Because the question I'm going to ask is that, are you going to be with them 24/7 to make sure that they don't talk to nobody, they don't smile with nobody, they don't look at nobody? You cannot do that. That's a full-time job. So we should trust people enough to know that they have a life out of us. And they have to be who they are. They shouldn't fake who they are just to keep us. Because why do you want to be in a marriage or in a relationship where, you're not yourself, you're not happy, you're not comfortable, because you're living some other person's life? All you need to do is to develop trust. And also, the partner, be it a man or a woman, you also have to talk to your partner if there's a reason why you think you don't trust them with a female friend. Talk to them so they can work on your relationship, so they can be able to be who they are. I have a male friend. I always say my best friend is a male. I have a lot of friends, and no disrespect to all my friends, but me and him connect very much. So I always say, oh, he's my best friend. But we don't talk all the time. We might talk like maybe once a month or even once in 2 months. But I know that if I ever need any kind of help, or if my family ever need any kind of help, he is there for us. He is always ready to give us support, to always be there to give us the help that we need. So that's why I always say he's my best friend, because he has never let me down every time I need him for any kind of assistance or favor. And I think I'll do the same for him if he ever needs me. And his wife understands that we are very good friends, and she's also a friend. My friendship with him made the wife to become a family friend. But we don't have the same relationship that I have with the husband. We are more like an acquaintance with her, but with the husband, he's my good friend. My husband has a lot of friends, female friends. There are lots of times he walks into the house, he's on his phone, I'm like, hello, honey. He's like, oh, I'm on the phone with so. And it's a female. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I do understand that he's a social man. He's very social. And he has created a lot of friends throughout his life. So I don't expect him to be enemies with the people that he had been so close to just because he married me. No, he needs to be who he is. Yes, there are some men who have said that I don't want to be a friend to a female because I'm going to start thinking of other things. Everybody know who they are. If you are that man who feel like you don't trust yourself enough to just have a regular female friend, that's fine. That's your opinion. And if that works for you, great. But I don't think that people cannot be friends when they are of opposite sex. You don't have to always be friends with benefits. It can just be friends where if you have something that is bothering you, just like you're going to go to your female friend for advice, you can call your male friend and also say, can we talk? I need a male perspective on this issue. Please give me an insight. And I don't see why, if your husband trusts you enough, he has to be uncomfortable that you have a male friend. To me, that's just insecurities. And let me tell you, when it comes to relationships, it's very terrible when your partner knows that you are insecure. It gives them an urge. It makes them know that you're not full of yourself. You don't know who you are. You know, it's not cute at all when people pick out that you're very insecure. So like I said, this segment, it's not a very long one because I'm just emphasizing on the fact that, to me, people need to be who they are. I don't see anything wrong in anybody having a friend of the opposite sex. People are people. You can be friends to whoever. The only thing that I'm emphasizing is that when your wife is uncomfortable with you having a female friend, it's because you've created grounds. You've created the atmosphere for insecurities. You've created grounds of doubts because you probably, somewhere down the road, has proven that you're not faithful. If your wife has that trust and know who you are, they're going to give you your freedom. That's why when we are in relationships, we need to work very hard to make our partners to trust us, to make our partners to know that we have decided to be married and we are ready to commit to the marriage. And whichever relationships we have outside is just because nobody's an island. And it don't matter what sex these people are. All right? Today, I'm going to end it at that. But thanks so much for spending quality time with your girl, Eposi Ziton, and bye for now.